Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Always great to get off to a good start in conference play. Time for some early season action in the ACC. That does it for us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at the half.
It was 1948 when a visiting coach first dubbed this place Death Valley, and teams since have found out why. It's Memorial Stadium in Clemson. It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Bradley has the ball teed up, and we're just about ready to get this one started. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And down he goes at the 18. The Tarheels offense basically predicated on what this kid can do.
The thing I love about this guy, Brad, is just the intangibles that he brings to the table. We've been seeing this guy make plays over the weeks, but the thing that I've really recognized is his ability to really lead this football team. When things are going well, he's patting everybody on the back. When things are not going well, he's trying to pick them back up and getting them ready to go. So not only does he physically have the tools, but also I really love the way he approaches the game.
That's just a great call by the coordinator there, going to the air on first down.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. He's tackled at about the 45. About a yard there on the quarterback keeper. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Quick strike to the receiver. Tackled around the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
From the 44-yard line. First down. Throws complete. Big loss. Loss of 5 there.
This defense is fast enough that they can create negative yards on completed passes. So the offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
Wide. And he just gets rid of it.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. And he throws right away. Brought down at the 26. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's easy to forget about the tight end sometimes coming off the line. But you always have to watch this guy because he's certainly capable of making big plays.
From the 26-yard line, it's first down. They come out in an empty backfield. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Here's the 8th play of the series. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Quick throw, and he's got his receiver again. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
First down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. They run left, and he'll lose yardage. This is the 10th play of this drive. Throws complete, and he's stopped immediately.
Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down again. And they get nice yardage on that run. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay.
That makes it 4th and inches.
Scrambling around. They bring him down. Great stand by the defense, and they get it back for their offense. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. And they make the stop at about the 11.
West brings him down at the 11-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 8.
From their own 11-yard line. 2nd down. They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
He steps up. He throws right. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
Moore is back deep to return. Moore takes it at the 47, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Clemson's defense looks like it's ready to feed off this crowd all game long. It's like having an extra player out there.
It sure is, Brad. They are off to a great start in that opening series. Let's see how they play here. Again, trying to just set the tone here early in this game on this next series.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. Tackle made around the 30-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. And down he goes around the 28-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Inside the 10. Touchdown! And he hits the PAT. A short 3-play, 37-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown. So the score now, 7-0. North Carolina yet set to kick this one away. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. They'll bring him down right around the 20.
Loss of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
It's 2nd and 15. Ball on their own 20. And he's taken down around the 23-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
We've watched this guy play, and over the course of his college career, he's made some spectacular tackles. Nice play.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. He makes it to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
And they're coming after this punter. Gets to about the 41-yard line.
You know, if I'm calling the plays for this offense based on what happened last series, I just continue to go back and run the football. Force this defense to show that they have the ability to stop you from running before you adjust your own play.
There's a fumble. Defense says they've got it, and they do.
The running back won't be happy that he lost the ball. He's got to forget about it and get ready for the next series. His offense is going to need him again.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Short over the middle. He's taken down at the 29-yard line. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Good run by the halfback. That'll be good enough to move the chains.
I don't think there's a coach in the world who wouldn't be happy with getting 5 yards of carry.
Going for it all to the end zone. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. And he's tackled at the 16-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Man left, man left. 3 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Let's go!
Got a man, watch out here. The 5, touchdown, Tigers. That play ever developed nicely.
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
Well, that had to be a miscue of some kind or a mental error by the defense. This wide receiver was just too open for there not to be some kind of mistake by the defense. I'm sure the defensive coordinator is going to want to get his defense on the sideline and to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And he converts the extra point. Clemson kick this one off. Gets to about the 17-yard line. This offense lost the ball by way of a fumble the last time they had it.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
He's on the run. Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. So at the end of one quarter, we're even at 7 in this one. Set to resume action here in quarter number 2. Deadlocked after the first 15 minutes. The sub package in there defensively in this 5 wide receiver set. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Good open field tackle. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Stanley fields it at the 34. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. Pass is caught. The defense lays him out. Second and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. Takes a handoff, tackled for a loss.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a running back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
Second and 11 coming up now. Ball on the 40. And he's tackled after positive yardage. Strike complete, and he's down. Looks like they've decided to go for it here. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice first down by this offense, and you can see the wide receiver here carries the football. You're talking about a very versatile offense that's tough to defend and very unpredictable.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
That is a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 11.
From the 24-yard line, it's second down. He's gobbled up in the backfield. 2-yard loss for the halfback.
Third down.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Throws this one out to the left. They can't connect. Incomplete.
Hey, the offense is in field goal range. They didn't get the first down there on third down, but they still have a chance to get some momentum here if they decide to get to 3 points.
It's fourth down. They're going to try a long field goal here. Clemson could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is up, and he just drilled it from long range. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Time to get you up to date on some scores from around the country. The Volunteers hammer that running game and score a touchdown. The Gators have the edge, 17-7.
Thanks, Reese. 10-7 in this one. They line up to kick this one away. Moore fields it at the 3. And down he goes at the 24-yard line.
Can this defense play any better? I mean, these guys have a great tradition. They live up to the billing today. Now we're starting to see whether or not this team can get it done. And if they are, then I think the defense should go down to the offensive side of the field, talk to their own offense, and try to get them fired up to go out there and get some more points on the board.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Throws it to the outside. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 44.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Passes it, and it's picked out of the sky. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line.
Not only did he demonstrate his leaping ability, but he also has the hands to be able to pull the ball in. Great job.
Clemson is up by 3. Strike to his receiver, no good.
This wide receiver is very frustrated. You can tell by his body language. He did everything he needed to do to get open to be able to make a big play. The quarterback just didn't put the ball in the money.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 47. Quick throw. And he shoved out of bounds around the 29-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Double tight, double tight. 3 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go. 388. 388.
I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 19. Complete. He's got room. He steps out at the 8-yard line. Clemson has a 3-point lead. Nice run there. Horton gains around 6 yards on the run.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal. 2 yards to the end zone.
The defense was able to get really good penetration and dropped him short of the line of scrimmage.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Run it! Blue 45.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
They're going to go for the easy 3 here. Kicks up, and it sails through the uprights.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. Tries to get around the corner, and he makes it out to about the 21-yard line.
North Carolina's gotten the play out of their quarterback, and you expect that was going to happen. But, I mean, what is happening here? Somebody else is going to have to come to the forefront, or this thing's going to be over.
If you would have told me before the game that this quarterback would have played like this to the first quarter and a half or so, I would have thought this team would have been leading this game. But you're right. Something has got to happen where his teammates, the rest of this group, they've got to...
It's picked off, and it's the sophomore.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
From the 38-yard line, first down. Clemson is up by 6. Caught, open field. Knocked out of bounds around the 22-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 22.
3 down. Check 59. Mike is
There's a strike complete. And down he goes at the 13-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
And he's hit immediately. Throws it in a hurry. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
3 down.
Flares it, and it almost had it intercepted.
Johnson says he's intended to receive on the play. 4th down.
2 times. 3 down. Ready.
Throws in the middle, and they make the stop at the 12.
Well, they decided to go for it, but the defense slammed the door on them. That's the definition of coming through when it matters most.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Throws in a hurry. And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 32-yard line. First down. Just throws this one away.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
They come out in an empty backfield. Fires it out. Tackle made around the 39-yard line.
Gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Switch, switch, switch.
Slings it. Oh, boy, almost intercepted.
Johnson is the intended receiver on the play. That brings us 4th and 3.
Williams is the punter. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Clemson with a 6-point lead. Tackle at the 41-yard line.
Did you see how he looked that ball into his hands? That's how you catch a football.
From their own 41-yard line. 2nd down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Goes right, picked off.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Going deep, lays it out there, and he's got it. Going the other way now. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. A tight first half of football, and we head to the break. Clemson's lead is 6. Great first half and a tight ball game, and we're set to start quarter number 3. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. We're about set to start things up again.
Man left, man left.
Clemson up 6. He's taken down around the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down.
3 down, 3 down. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Run hard!
Throws out and a leaping interception by the corner. Down the sideline. He might have a chance. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They'll try to tack on the extra point that will take the lead. And he adds the extra point. Williams is lined up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Well, this is a competitive game. It's fun to watch these two teams go back and forth. Just when you think one team has the edge, the other gets right back into it. This is exciting.
It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
Slings it. They'll bring him down at the 36. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Stay down.
Murray fakes the handoff. Over the middle. And he's immediately tackled. From the 31-yard line, it's first down. They'll go ground. Room around the corner. That's a great tackle at the 14-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Quick throw. Caught. Touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
So the offense is going to go for 2. Johnson takes the give. He's got the 2. So a 5-play, 76-yard drive, and they come away with a 2-point conversion.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
So the score now, 21-14. Bradley has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Makes it to the 22-yard line. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Quick throw out to the receiver. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 31 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. Short over the middle. And he's tackled right around the 38-yard line.
Jackson makes the tackle at the 38-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50.
And he's taken down at about the 29-yard line.
9 yards. First down.
From the 29-yard line. First down. Steps out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
going to try and scramble. And he's sacked.
A great defensive end in college football, just pins his ears back and has, again, that extra instinct to know when to jump the snap count, when to take a chance on third down. And it seems like they almost save their extra pass rush and extra incentive as far as their energy when it really matters on a third down, when they feel like they can beat that offensive tackle and get off the line of scrimmage a little bit quicker. And that's something that I think we've seen him do throughout this game.
Pass right, running back's got it. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. The kick is up, and he just drilled it from long range. Williams looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Kirk, if this keeps going like it has been, we are going to have one exciting fourth quarter.
I just hope we continue to see this kind of execution. It's a lot of fun to be able to watch these offenses make plays, and it kind of has that feel. Whoever does have the ball last and a chance to make a play can win this game.
Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
And he hits him hard at the 33. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Clemson holds a 4-point lead. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. He gets rid of this one. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36. And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
You can't teach instinct. The ability to know where a play is going is something this safety has. That was a terrific effort.
And he is drilled at the 44-yard line. Moore back deep to return. Looking for the corner. He'll take it from the 18. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. He's on the run. And down he goes at the 34-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 34. Give to the back and hit hard for a loss. There's a fumble, and it's picked up by one of the linemen.
The defense looks like they're going to send in the cavalry on this one. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Stanley fields it at the 26. Gets to about the 37-yard line. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. Clemson is up by 4. And they make the stop around the 37-yard line. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Let's go deep. Running! Easy, 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 easy! Tiger! Tiger!
Sets up a screen, incomplete.
And an intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Bishop awaits the snap. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. So the old counter gets 2, maybe 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 25. The quarterback has some room. Tackle right around the 48-yard line. So at the end of 3, the Tigers lead it 21-17. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action. Got his man, can't tack on any yardage.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Got some open field. To the 10. Touchdown saving tackle, but it leaves them with a 1st and goal.
That makes it 1st and goal.
So here we go. 1st and goal, and a field goal won't cut it. This defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. Touchdown, and that puts them on top.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these two players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to happen.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
The Aggies come into the game the top-ranked team in the country. And for Texas A&M, they're looking for their 4th straight win. The Aggies have the lead, 3-0.
All right, thanks a lot, Reese. Williams gets set to kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game. Good open field tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
From their own 26-yard line, it's 2nd down. He's taken down around the 23-yard line.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd down.
And he's tackled right away. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Tackle made around the 43-yard line. Horton gains 8 yards on that play.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Run it! Red 88.
He gets to about the 41-yard line. From the 41-yard line, 1st down. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
A loss of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 14.
Run left side. They'll bring him down at about the 43-yard line.
That brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. They can get into field goal range with a decent gain here. Quick pass, brought down around the 30-yard line. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Pass out to the tight end, and he's got the 1st down. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. Touchdown, and that gives them the lead. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
Let's check out what's going on in Knoxville. Rivalry is the lifeblood of the sport, and cutting the other guy's guts out is very satisfying. The Gators chop down on a win, 31-24.
Thanks, Reese. 28-24 here. They line up to kick this one away. Taken from the 3-yard line. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. They come out in a 5-wide set. Fires out to his wideout, and he's tackled around the 32-yard line.
On the tackle at the 32-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Throws this one out to the left. Pulls it in, first down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Quarterbacks just love this scenario. He had his man one-on-one on a corner route versus man coverage, and you just saw it. It results in an easy first down.
Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 49. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. First down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Call a gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Gains his way to the 29-yard line.
Call a gain of 9 yards. First down.
From the 29-yard line, it's first down. Grabs a pitch, looking for the corner. Inside the 10. Touchdown! What a run to take the lead. Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he adds the extra point. Williams is lined up to kick this one off. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 25-yard line.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
Rifles it left, makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 36. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. He's tackled at the 44. With the pass, incomplete.
Great job by the defense of getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. Knocked out of bounds at the 48.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Ready.
He's knocked out of bounds at about the 49.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 49-yard line. 2nd down.
3 down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Woo, 80. Motion.
Under pressure. He gets rid of this one.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Roger. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Double.
Fires it out. Well, that's just a huge stop right there here late in the 4th quarter in a game this tight. That might be one we look back on later and say that won the ball game. Looks like they've decided to go for it here. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. Clemson's going to have to use their 2nd timeout of the half. It's the 9th play of the drive. We have less than a minute to go. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 27-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 27. Here's the 11th play of the drive.
Oh yeah, and here we go again.
With a quick throw. Almost intercepted.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
3rd and long in the 4th quarter. If the defense gets a stop here, it might be a W. Out of bounds at the 15. Throws it in a hurry.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
13th play of the drive coming up. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd down. Fires out quickly to the tailback. What a play to set him up with a 1st and goal. And he throws it away.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
And this is the 16th play of the drive. Touchdown, and they take the lead. And he hits the PAT. A long 16-play, 74-yard drive. And a touchdown as a result.
You know, when you can throw the football as well as these guys can, you don't necessarily always have to have a balanced attack because you're so proficient at throwing the ball.
They're lined up to kick, and they might just kick it short and prevent a long return. He'll return it from the 3. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. Late in the 4th quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't?
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He's pushed out of bounds at the 45. So this one's in the books, and we saw a great one here today. Clemson, 35. North Carolina, 31. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.